I've really been itching to do more slow-mo stuff, but I've discovered that I don't do anything that looks cool in slow motion. I had this cell phone, so I decided to smash it. Let it be known that I usually hate shit like this because people break perfectly good phones that other people could use. I just find it to be a symptom of how disgusting our country can be sometimes. However, this thing was beyond fucked. A month or so ago, I was doing a senior photo shoot and I had it in my coat pocket. I laid on my stomach to get a shot and somehow it completely destroyed the screen. No idea how or why, but it happened. So I took it to a buddy of mine that happens to fix cell phones and he told me, this phone is screwed. I don't know what you did, but it's beyond help. I believe the actual words he used were, it would cost you more to fix it than to just buy a new one. So I had a glorified paperweight for the last few weeks. Had to go back to my old phone, which doesn't make me stoked because it's a piece of shit too. But today I got the bright idea that I could break the thing in slow motion. On to the montage. I'm a paranoid person. Like, my car's legal. I'm not doing anything illegal. And yet I see cops driving by and I get nervous every time. Let's try this again. So this footage definitely looks really bad. But it's dark where I am right now, so. There we go. Okay, it is far too cold for this. Bad idea. I just wanted to film all day today. I mean, like, from the moment that I woke up, let's just see what happens. But as it turns out, in the morning I really don't have much to say. My morning routine is always the exact same. I wake up, I change my clothes, sometimes. I go to the coffee shop, I get my coffee, and then it's on for the adventure of the day. It's always easier to have an adventure when you have a whole bunch of espresso in your system, so I never make waste of that. Today marks an important milestone in this project though, because it was the first time I've ever been pulled over for trespassing. It happened, and the crazy thing about that is I really wasn't even trespassing all that much. I didn't go inside anywhere. It wasn't until I ended up in Wauconda, Missouri that a problem arose. I parked in an available parking spot, which honestly wasn't that hard because the town was pretty much empty. Didn't think there'd be much concern. However, when I was walking back to my car, I was interrupted by this barber. They said, "Do you have any idea where you are right now?" I'm like, I think I'm in Wauconda. Like, you shouldn't be parking here in Wauconda with a goddamn mask in your car. I'm thinking to myself, we're like 4 days removed from Halloween. Can you give me a little bit of a break here? She told me, I thought I'd just let you know that I took your plates down and I called the police. They're going to be here soon, so you might as well just wait for them. I sat there for like 15 minutes or so and no cop came by, so I'm like, why am I even waiting here? This is stupid. I'm just going to drive off. So I did, and 2 minutes later the sheriff pulled me over. He said, people here really don't like cameras too much. You should really be more careful about this. You're lucky that I'm a nice guy. So there we are on the shoulder of a road, looking at my cameras. I'm telling them what I like about this one, what I don't like about the one I was using for video. Let them know what I'm doing, stuff like that. I'm not crazy. I'm not trying to break anything or set anything on fire. I just think this stuff looks cool. And that was pretty much the long and short of it. There isn't some dramatic story to be told here. I showed him my cameras and then he let me go. Didn't give me a ticket, but said, don't let me find you inside any of these buildings or we're going to have a problem. So I respected it. Up until that point, I didn't even find a single building that I had access to get inside. They all had electric fences and stuff like that, or the windows were all boarded up. But of course, immediately after he pulls me over, I find stuff everywhere. I find this. A couple miles down the road, I find this. It's like, God damn it! Let me go inside, please! I really didn't feel like having another police experience, though. Especially after he told me what would happen if he did catch me there. Usually I don't have much of a problem if I do get confronted by somebody. They're usually pretty cool, and I feel like I could talk my way out of a situation if I needed to. But after the experience today, I didn't want to press my luck too much. So there's just a bunch of exterior shots and pretty stuff that I filmed because I didn't feel comfortable going inside anywhere. It's been good preparation, I suppose, because I'm going to have to get out of that mindset that if someone tells me not to do something, I just can't do it for the rest of the day, even when I'm 40, 50 miles away from the original location that the incident happened in. And I'll get there eventually. I'm not there yet, obviously, but I'll get there.